Welcome back, Hordlings. More Baldur's Gate. Solo with Lo Wang.
Forward march! Forward march! Forward march!
Whoops. Can't identify crap. Kill that hobgoblin.
Cowabunga!
In the world of D&D, hobgoblins are larger, stronger, smarter, and more menacing forms of goblins. They are smaller and weaker than bugbears, but better organized. Hobgoblins are humanoids that stand about 6'6" on average, a little taller than orcs. Smarter than other goblinoid races, they are renowned for their brutality and military skill. The hobgoblin was one of the first monsters introduced into the earliest edition of the game of Dungeons & Dragons, the White Box set, where they were described as large and fearless goblins. Hobgoblins exist in a perpetual war against all other races, believing that lesser species are only fit for battle fodder. In mixed groups, hobgoblin officers often lead units of goblins or orcs whom they bully and make feel inferior. Other people find them paranoid, insulting, and dismissive, while hobgoblins in turn treat all others as potential threats. Hobgoblin mercenaries may offer their services to powerful and wealthy members of other races, however. They are adept at uniting fragmented goblin tribes under their command. Here we have Joey's Flame Dance Ring, which is a quest item. We need that. Let's go ahead and turn that in now. She's down here in this house here. And I'll continue my hobgoblin ecology. Powerful creatures such as bugbears, ogres, and trolls may occasionally assume leadership position in a hobgoblin tribe, but normally act as frontline muscle. Barghists who join hobgoblin tribes usually become leaders, integrating seamlessly into their culture. Barghist chieftains often sponsor blackguards among the hobgoblin minions, who are then ready to take over the tribe when the Barghist returns to its home plane. Hobgoblins have an extreme hatred of elves. If given a choice in who to kill, they will always pick elves first. Well, they don't like Lo Wang very much. Hobgoblins, like many humanoid races, systematically strip their territories of resources with no thought of conservation. These forces them to move frequently, often targeting agricultural lands to raid for food. Hobgoblins are omnivores, but prefer meat. Most tribes keep small herds of livestock, but the bulk of their food comes from raiding. They may enslave or capture members of other races more given to agricultural than hobgoblins are. If they trade with other races, a hobgoblin's tribe's chief's resources are mercenaries and drums they have crafted. Hobgoblins breed themselves through selective eugenics program, as the citizens of the Scarlet Brotherhood also do. They do not have marriages or monogamous relationships, and children are reared communally by the tribal priest. Hobgoblins prefer to dwell in warm hills, but can survive in almost any terrain. Most hobgoblins dwell in subterranean complexes, though about a fifth dwell in fortified villages of the surface. They fortify their homes with ditches, gates, guard towers, catapults, pit traps, and ballistas. They resemble large muscled humans, their bodies covered in coarse fur with red, brown, or gray skin and red or orange faces. Large males have blue or red noses, and may have beards and male-pattern baldness. Hobgoblin eyes are dark brown or yellowish, and their teeth tend to be yellow. They are lean and tall, averaging 6.5 feet, and weighing around 200 pounds. Their muscles are designed for more agility than brute strength. They've been described as having almost feline dexterity. They specialize in moving without sound. Hobgoblins can see in the dark up to 60 feet. They prefer red garments with black tinted leather. Their weapons are kept highly polished and in good repair. Many hobgoblins sport tattoos, deep scars gouged and burnt into their flesh, meant to display their tolerance of pain rather than for art's sake. Hobgoblins sport piercings for the same reason, though they always keep their noses unobstructed. Their hair is often braided with jewelry carved from the bones of slain enemies. Many other adornments worn are also meant to call attention to their endurance or battle prowess. Usually they are lawful evil.
Cowabunga!
Hey there, you're new here, aren't you? Could I trouble you a moment?
Certainly, my lady. Speak your mind.
Such manners. Well, I need a gruff hand for this task, so keep your please and thank you garbage for the nobles. I was robbed blindly by some hobgoblins within sight of the very inn's walls, and I need you to return the favor. They took my ring, and that's all I want back. Will you do it?
I will help you.
I thank you. The creatures were just north of the inn. I swear I could almost see them from the upper rooms. Bring my ring back here when you get it. You'll know it when you see it. It's a flame dance ring and very striking.
I have it right here.
Oh, I thank you. The ring was a gift when I set out on my own. Couldn't bear the thought of some smelly old hobgoblin having it. You're a good sort, and I'll say so to anyone that asks.
Oh, thank you very much. Now you leave so I can rob you blind. A fighter major thief knows no fear. Also cannot pick with ballsack.
Yeah, worked that time. You can sit there and keep lockpicking and try to get a success. Sometimes it's impossible, sometimes it's not. Just depends on your percentage.
Cowabunga!
Alright, I think we've pretty much done everything we can here. It's about time to head to Baragost. Go ahead and walk back up here so I can finish my hobgoblin spiel. Hobgoblin society is divided into 4 major castes: military, religious, craftsmen, and slaves. Caste assignment is based on a combination of individual affinity and the current needs of the tribe. Once given, a caste assignment does not change unless the individual's ability to perform it or the tribe's need for the position changes. The tribe's leader is almost always a member of the military caste, typically with roguish skills. Spellcasters are usually members of the military caste. Spell scourgers are elite warriors who undergo harsh and disfiguring rituals to gain special defenses against magic, while warcasters undergo similar rituals for magical power. Adult hobgoblins are considered the property of their superiors. Hobgoblins typically get their armaments by repairing weapons and armor taken from fallen foes. Besides the reclamation of weaponry, they may express themselves creatively through their war drums, or humdrums in their tongue, and smaller percussion instruments such as steel drums, kintalas, and pidoms, or talking drums. They may use magical drums in battle. As far as religion, Maglabriet, the god of war and rulership, is the chief deity of both goblins and hobgoblins. However, no Malgaya, the deity of war and authority, is considered the patron deity of hobgoblins specifically. The goblinoid god Bargrivek encourages cooperation between goblin races. War itself is almost a religious experience for hobgoblins. Oh, full inventory. Hobgoblins are named at birth by their religious caste. Females have suffix ken appended to their names, while males use the suffix con. This is followed by their mother or father's name, the name of their tribe, and their tribal position. For example, guard of the first perimeter. Hobgoblins in other societies often include their current employment when identifying themselves. An example hobgoblin name might be Mel Ginnam, Ulokinen of the Slow Killers, Spell Scourge. Alright, now we need to head south.
Hey, you look like you need ass kicked!
Hobgoblin subraces. An aquatic form of hobgoblin, the Kaolinth is a feared predator beneath the seas. They have light green skin, webbed hands and feet, and gills. They are sleeker than their hobgoblin kin. They dwell in shallow, fresh, or salt water. They detest aquatic elves. With the same intensity, hobgoblins hate terrestrial elves. And that is the information on hobgoblins.
What do you need?
Need directions? You seem a friendly sort, so I thought I'd offer my services as a guide. What do you need from the town of Baragost?
I need some well-made weapons and armor. Do you have a good smithy?
We have the best smithy in all the realms. Terum Thunderhammer Fearum runs the Thunderhammer smithy in the eastern side of town. He has few exceptional items as well, though you could also check Feldpost Inn. They carry trophy items, though. You had best be rich as kings. Feldpost Inn is west, closer to the south edge of town.
I am looking for a bit of luxury. How about a massage parlor with happy ending? What's nicest in town?
The finest inn would have to be the Feldpost, though it's also quite friendly. Lots of local color. Feldpost Inn is in the lower west side of town.
Thank you for your help.
No problem, friend. Enjoy your stay.
Hey, you look like you need ass kicked!
Talk to you now.
I swear I saw something moving out back in my place, so I keep a power burning all the time now. As long as it keeps it out my backyard, I don't care what it was or where it went.
I've no time for to talk to you now.
Didn't I already talk to you? I like to scout out the perimeter, then work my way inward. Working on getting a thief level. We'll take what we can get. jovial juggler.
Something on your mind?
Nashville's a rotten town, run by a bunch of priggers.
Hey, that's racist.
Bet you this iron shortage is just another onion plot. They would love to get a hold of Baldur's Gate, I just know it. Thunderhammer Smithy. Oh, let's go check the smithy out.
Cowabunga! Speak up!
Hello, friend. What can I do for you this day?
No need to trouble yourself. I'm just browsing about your smithy. I have heard much about it.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. You can expect nothing but the best in service from the Thunderhammer Smithy. Best armors in the land. If you need some help, don't hesitate to speak to Terrorome himself.
Kiss me, blimey. What you wish done?
Hello, is there anything I can do for you on this fair day?
Could you show us what you have for sale?
Got a longsword +1, but we can't afford it. There's a cursed girdle there that turns you into a female, or a male if you're female already. I don't think you get more than a gold piece for a cursed item, but I cannot remember. So I'll wait till I get it identified.
I serve the flaming fist!
That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to not get
Cowabunga!
You're a terrible thief, Lowain. Oh.
Cowabunga!
Bunga.
Something on your mind?
Where did Molasses come from? No one's sure. But I heard he may have lived in Sentil Keep before it was destroyed. I thought everyone died when it crumbled. I curse the thieves that he lived through it. So we're gonna have a lot of exploring here to do in Baragast. Five gold pieces, I'm rich. Lowain go to brothel now.
How's it that for kung fu fighting, you chicken shit? Cowabunga!
Hey, you look like you need ass kicked!
Baldur! Eat bullseye! Eat this pencil dick! Hey, you look like you need ass kicked!
I got all kinds of low wing voices on there. I added a ton of custom ones, but they're for the different, things that happened. Alright, we got the perimeter searched out. Let's go ahead and start here. Locked. Next.
Something on your mind?
All Smith Terram has been hit pretty hard by the iron shortage. His prices have only gone up because of it. Normally he's so reasonable. The better work you won't find anywhere. If you need any weapons or armor, he's the man to see.
Here now, get out. I don't like your type in here.
You tell him, Marl.
Hey, you look like you need ass kicked! Hey, I told you to get lost. Ain't no room here for troublemaking strangers.
No need to get all bent out of shape, douchebag. There are plenty of bar for us all.
Hey, I take whatever shape I want. I'm sick of you freakish adventurers going out consorting with God knows what, and dragging your trouble back into my hometown. What do you say to that?
I just do what I think is right. We solve a lot more trouble than we cause. We very nearly always, anyways.
Oh, you think you're funny, do you? You mess up the local economy with your treasure. You upset the balance in nature. You flash your magic around, and because it maybe somebody's son thinks it's fun, he goes out and gets himself killed. It's a bad example, and somebody ought to kick your ass for it.
Hold on. Everyone goes their own path, and I'll not be held accountable for what the fates deal.
He was a good boy till your kind came through town, filled his head with nonsense they did, and because of it he's dead. Now why shouldn't I take that out on your hide?
If you knew him like I think you did, then you ask yourself if he wouldn't have gone away anyway. It is a calling you're born with. Nobody gives it to you.
That true. He was gonna take over the farm and settle down, maybe apprentice with Thunderhammer during the winter. He never wanted to adventure.
That was what you wanted, Marl. Fun's fun, but you're blaming these folk for what couldn't be helped. The boy was a firebrand if ever there was.
No, he was settling down. He wanted...
That new plow you bought last year, he got the gold by helping clear kobolds near Ogol's beard. He wanted to make a difference, make the realms a bit safer, just like these folk most likely.
By Shanti, why couldn't they just stay home?
The realms call and you go. He sounds a fine lad taken too soon, but doing what he was meant. If you'll suffer my company, I'll buy a round and toast his memory with you.
'Twould be fitting, I suppose. To Kenya, Nathelin, rest ye well. I would be alone a while.
Wow, that's the calmest I've done seen him in a week. Still, best he move along. Marl ain't known for his steady moods. Alright, well, we got 900 experience for talking Marl out of being a douche. The funny thing is if you kill him, which I'm pretty sure I did in my other playthrough, we didn't get a decrease in reputation. But the Wing, he's an honorable ninja slash samurai slash fighter slash mage slash thief. So let's talk to Duncan.
Hey, don't click me! I don't want any trouble!
I don't think Marl likes you. It'd probably be wise if you left.
Marl can sucker my cream of some young guy.
"99 tickets of hell on the wall. 99 tickets of hell. Take one down and pass it around. 98 tickets of hell on the wall."
What'd you do with the money? No way I'm going to sneak upstairs and steal stuff.
How's it that for kung fu fighting, you chicken shit?
Hey, get out of me way, you crummy loghead.
Plenty of other rooms for you, if you please. I paid for mine in full, and I don't feel I should need to double up, as it were. Get out, you slanty-eyed bastard.
Hey, you look like you need ass kicked! How's it that for kung fu fighting, you chicken shit?
A lot of locked doors.
Cowabunga!
Come on, take 20. I need to get some better lockpicking. My lockpicking sucks.
How's it that for kung fu fighting, you chicken shit?
Hello there. I have a pretty proposal for you.
Hello, Adventures. I have a proposal for you. I've heard that you're an excellent group of warriors. How would you like a well-paying job as bodyguards for my mistress?
I always on the lookout for money. Tell me more.
I'm Garrick, and I work for Silk Rosina. She's the most skilled musician and actor along the Sword Coast. In fact, she used to play at the Ducal Palace before the month's done. However, she's been having some problems of late. Some thugs have been hired by Feldpost to hurt her bad because she didn't perform at the inn when she was supposed to. Can't blame her for not showing up with a villain like Feldpost running the place. She needs mercenaries to protect her until she's ready to go to Baldur's Gate. She's willing to pay about 300 gold. What do you say?
That does sound fair. Why don't you show me where this mistress of yours is?
I think you've made a good decision. Just meet me outside the Red Chief Inn.
Ooh, that like a 5 feet away.
Greetings, mercenaries. I am Silky, Thespian extraordinaire.
So, Garrick, these are the only mercenaries you could find. This one Chinaman. I guess he'll have to do. You look to be worth about 300 gold. That's what my little Garrick offered you, isn't it? I offered them 300 gold, just like you told me. Well, then I assume that Garrick has explained what your duties are. You must simply dispose of the ruffians when they come to threaten me. They shouldn't be too hard to deal with, but I'd advise that you strike fast. Whatever you do, don't speak with them. One of them is a mage, whose mystic words can sway even the most wise of men.
Greetings, mercenaries.
Here they are now, Feldpost thugs. Strike when I tell you to.
Extraordinaire.
Greetings, Silk. We're here as you asked, and we have the... Don't try to threaten me. I won't be easy prey for you to beat on. I brought friends. What are you talking about? We're here with the gems that... Shut up. There'll be no weaseling out of this. Strike now. Kill them all.
Stop with this madness. We won't murder those who are obviously innocent men.
Our deal is off in any case. You're probably too cowardly to be any good in a fight. I'll deal with them myself after I deal with you.
You no mess with Lo Wang. Oh, Lo Wang, that feels so good. Fuck.